The market is testing the top of our B wave resistance. If it blows through, we should see new all-time highs. This is Invest with Jacob. Okay, guys, so on Friday, we got the C wave setup we were looking for a down move out of the market, and we entered our trade. However, the market was unable to follow through, and we had to exit with a small loss of 9%. Now the market is starting to look very bullish. I'll get into that in just one second. But first, if you're new here, welcome to the show, guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob, where we use Elliott Wave Theory to break down the SP 500. I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can get our daily S&P updates, our trade setups, and our buy alerts. Okay, guys, so I have a handy-dandy new microphone. I hope the sound is coming through much better now and that echo chamber is gone. It's pretty exciting. I tested it out and I really liked it, so I hope you guys are enjoying it too. Now, as for the market, it's moving in a very bullish fashion in the after hours here on Sunday, and I'm pretty sure we're going to have all-time highs coming in tomorrow. Now, to see this the best, we probably should jump into the charts and take a look. Okay, so here we are on the 5-minute SPX chart. And if you remember on Friday in my chat room, and if you aren't in my chat room, guys, stay tuned on the video. I'll tell you how to get in there. It's free, and I give real-time market updates. You're really going to love it, so just stick around. So if you remember on Friday, we talked about this ABC structure that we were looking at to complete wave B up. And we got A, B, and then C, we said should stop at a maximum of 44.50 to still be bearish. Now, that doesn't mean the B wave couldn't go higher, but that really is the stopping point we were looking for based on our resistance zones and our fibs. So we looked here, it came up, it entered, it got up to about 44.42 here, and then it started to reverse. It gave us a nice little double topping pattern, and we entered our trade here looking for that C wave move down, and we started to get our move down here, which was really nice, except that it failed, which was not nice. And after it failed, it came back up and made a new high, and once it makes a new high, it invalidates this setup right here, so we got out of our trade at a 9% loss. Now, it still had the opportunity to go up and make this reversal, especially during the overnights, but we didn't want to hold over the weekend to get trapped in what is happening now. So if we go over to the futures chart, we can see that since the open here on Sunday at 3, it has gone nothing but straight up. And now it's over 44.50 in the futures, which is trading closer to, well, it's trading at 44.52 in the futures, which is closer to 44.57 or so in the SPX, which means it's moved well through our 44.50 zone, our resistance that we were looking to hold. So now this is starting to look bullish, and instead of that ABC pattern, it's looking a lot more like a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 up to 4,500 pattern. So as we go back to the SPX, we can see this a little bit more clearly. So off that low, we had the A coming up. Well, we're looking at that as a 1, and then 2 down. And now we're trading this up in wave 3. And this wave 3, if that's what it's going to be, is going to go ahead, and it should take us to new all-time highs as soon as tomorrow. Or today, I guess Monday as you're watching this. So this should take us to new all-time highs, and then we should get our wave 4 pullback, and that should take us right back to the top of the support box. It's the 38.2 retracement, which is super common for a wave 4, and it's sitting right on that support, so it's a really good setup for that. And then you should get a bounce there, and wave 5 should take us up to the 4,500 region, 45.05, 45.10, somewhere in that range. So that's really the pattern we're looking to play out. Now, it doesn't mean that the downside is completely gone. Until we get up and make new all-time highs, this can still be wave B, although it's a lot less likely because once we cleared 44.50, the pattern turns pretty bullish and points us to new all-time highs. So my expectation for tomorrow is we continue climbing toward this wave 3 top, and then on Tuesday, which has been turnaround Tuesday all year, we will get this pullback to wave 4, set that up, and then wave 5 up to 4,500, and then we will assess the pullback from there. So what kind of trade setups are we looking for? Well, first let's talk about the bullish trade setups, then we'll talk about the possible bearish trade setups. So the bullish trade setups, we've missed enough of wave 3 here that by the time it opens, we're not going to have a good enough trade to trade anything to the upside here. So we would likely trade off of this bounce, off of this support box, looking to wave 5. This should be in the 44.40 region. You should have about 60 points of upside here, and you're in a support box, so it's another high reward, low risk trade. So that would be the bullish trade we would look for, is off of this wave 4 bounce. Now, there are a couple bearish trades we could look to enter depending on the setup and how things go. This wave 3 top, okay, should be around 44.85. We could look to short this pullback and try to catch this move down, but it's a little tough to short the top of wave 3, so I don't really want to do that. That's not my preference, but it is something we could play if we get the right setup. However, the other bearish setup that's still in play until it's not is the C wave down. But since we've created a bullish pattern, what I want to see is the 1-2 setup. So what do I mean by that? So what we would look for here is if, let's say this just topped or anywhere below the all-time highs, if it tops, okay, we would look for that 1-2 setup, which is wave 1 down, because remember, C waves are 5-wave structures. So we would look for wave 1 down, wave 2 up, and then we would look to short here at this wave 2 to try to catch this wave 3 down and get that big short move and make that trade. So our bullish trade is going to be probably this wave 4 bounce around 44.40, where we're trying to get it back up to 4,500. And our bearish trade will be if this pattern fails before the all-time highs and starts a 1-2 movement down, we will look to short this top here and catch wave 3 down for a big gain there. All right, guys, so I told you earlier I'd let you know how to get in my chat room. And if you like the information that I put out today and you want real-time market updates from me, you need to get in my Facebook group. There's a link down in the description. Go ahead and click that link, and it'll take you over to my Facebook group, okay? You have to get approved to get in my Facebook group, and the only thing you have to do, it's totally free. The only thing you have to do is you have to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So go ahead and click that subscribe button down below, okay? Once you do that, come over to my Facebook group. You'll get approved. Come down here, hit this announcements tab, okay? And you'll see a couple of things. First, you'll see our documented trade, so you can see how we're trading and what our success rate is. We've done pretty well. And then the second thing, if you scroll down just a little bit further, you can see our Slack channel here, and there's a link to join it. It's a free chat channel. I'm on there all day during market hours giving out market updates. I give our trade alerts, so I let you know exactly what and when we're buying. I let you know exactly what and when we're selling. I answer all your questions. We have a talented group of traders in there. I would love to have you guys in there so we can make some money together. So subscribe to this channel, click on that Slack link, come over and get in our community. We would love to have you. All right, guys, so the key takeaways today are pretty simple. We're going to watch this pattern for wave 3 play out. Assuming it plays out in wave 3, we may look to short here, but I doubt it. It's just too hard to short these bull markets in small moves, so I doubt we're shorting up here. The most likely scenario is we're waiting for this bounce to buy wave 4 and get this wave up, or if this move up fails, okay, it's easier to see over here. If it fails to make the all-time highs like we're expecting, then you get a 1-2 setup down, and we would look to short right here on this 2 wave so that we can get this wave 3 down. That is the market update for today. I will talk to you tomorrow.